Hi, this is Christian, and welcome to NFL Updates Express, your weekly dose of NFL news. Coming your way, conference championship game predictions. We kick off Championship Sunday when the Green Bay Packers take on the Atlanta Falcons in the Georgia Dome. Now, the Packers had a big win. They're up 21-3 against the Cowboys, but then ended up blowing the lead, tied at 28. It ended up being a huge win for a Green Bay Packers team that fights very well to the end, and the Dallas Cowboys, the number one seed, went down 34-31 as Aaron Rodgers and Mason Crosby were able to finish the deal off of a big Jared Cook catch, toe-tap the sideline, and now the Packers are a game away from going to the Super Bowl. But don't tell that to the Atlanta Falcons. The Falcons have the best offense in the league, scoring almost 35 points a game this season. And it's no coincidence knowing that their weapons include Julio Jones, Devonta Freeman, Tevin Coleman, Taylor Gabriel, and Mohamed Sanu, and of course presumed MVP of the National Football League, Matt Ryan. The Atlanta Falcons, their weakness is their defense, but they have a lot of great pieces on their defensive side. Rookie safety Keanu Neal has been playing very well this season, even dealing with a couple of injuries, but he's bounced back in a big way and had a big impact against the Seattle Seahawks. And don't forget about Vic Beasley Jr., who quietly led the NFL in sacks this season. I think for the Packers to win this game, well, they're going to have to keep Matt Ryan and this high-octane offense off the field. And the Packers certainly have the weapons to do so as well. They have Ty Montgomery, who can sneak through a hole. They have Jordy Nelson, who they hope to get back for this game, but they're not sure with his fractured ribs. And they have receivers that are unheralded but can make plays like Geronimo Allison, the rookie, Devontae Adams, which he's been pretty clutch lately. And, of course, they have tight end Jared Cook, who made that amazing catch to send them to the NFC Championship game. Overall, I think this game should be very entertaining, a very high-scoring game, but ultimately, I think the Atlanta Falcons at home are headed to Super Bowl 51 by the score of 34-30. Dylan's prediction is the Green Bay Packers by the score of 28-26. For the AFC Championship, it's two great teams when the Pittsburgh Steelers, Ben Roethlisberger, Antonio Brown, and Le'Veon Bell take on the New England Patriots with Tom Brady, Julian Edelman, and Malcolm Butler. Now the Steelers, they had a tight win, 18-16 over the Kansas City Chiefs at Arrowhead when the Chiefs couldn't convert a two-point conversion, and then the Steelers were able to run out the clock with a big third down conversion to Antonio Brown and sealed the game for them. For the Patriots, they had a little bit of a struggle against the Houston Texans in the first half of the game, only being up 17-13 at the half, but then being able to pull off a big second half and wasted away the Texans to advance to their sixth consecutive AFC Championship game. Now, Brady, he's been in this situation before, as we know, and he's attempting to get his fifth Super Bowl ring, but only to get past the Pittsburgh Steelers to do so. Now, there is a little bit of controversy this week when Antonio Brown was caught on Facebook Live in the locker room, and there were some bad things said about the New England Patriots, but I'm not going to get too much into that, but we already know that the Patriots don't need any motivation to get to the Super Bowl outside of playing in a Super Bowl, but this is just adding fuel to the fire, and I think that's the last thing that Pittsburgh needed to pull off the big upset. Now, the Steelers can do it, though. We already know about their big three, and of course, I would add Chris Boswell to the list since he had all of their points in the Kansas City win, but I think that the Steelers will keep it close for the majority of this game. But being at home, the New England Patriots certainly have the advantage. Julian Edelman will certainly get his due in this one, and I expect him to get close or over 100 yards receiving with Tom Brady at quarterback. And of course, we have the two running backs, James White, LeGarrette Blount. Oh yeah, and don't forget about their other guy too, Dion Lewis. He had a kickoff return for a touchdown and also had a rushing touchdown and a receiving touchdown. So we got to watch out for the three-headed monster of the New England Patriots at running back, and I think those players will be the crucial part in the Patriots win over the Steelers this weekend by the score of 31-21. Dylan's prediction is the New England Patriots by the score of 24-17. Thank you for watching NFL Updates Express. We'll see you next week for the Pro Bowl episode.